Hello YouTube, and welcome back to a very special edition of Cooking with Anthony. Today we are actually doing the very first cooking stream in this apartment, so pretty exciting stuff already. And we are actually going to be recreating 3 dishes from the hit Netflix show Culinary Class Wars. Now if you guys haven't seen this show, it's actually really good. It's about like 20 up and coming chefs going against like 20 veteran chefs in the industry, and they like face off to see who's the best chef overall in Korea. It's on Netflix, you can go watch it if you haven't already, but some of these dishes actually look very interesting and have gone viral on TikTok as well as just online. So I thought, you know, we're gonna take 3 of these dishes, we're gonna try recreating them here in this apartment and see if my cooking skills are up to the challenge of matching the best chefs in Korea. So this should be fun. You know, I have everything set up here. We have, of course, this main camera, boom, onto the stove, as well as our cutting block here. Before we begin, there is a special guest that I need to introduce to you guys. Oh my god, whoa, is this?
Hunter Sunjin Woo from Solo Leveling Arise, the sponsor of today's video? If you've been active on the internet anywhere over the past year, you've probably seen a bunch of these profile pictures spawn out of literally nowhere. While the users behind them might be questionable at times, the legendary story of Solo Leveling has undeniably produced some amazing things. And one of the greatest has definitely got to be its first high-quality game adaptation, Solo Leveling Arise. With over 50 million global players and winner of Best Story in Google Play's Best Games of 2024, Solo Leveling Arise is a wildly popular action RPG that closely follows the original webtoon. One of the most anticipated updates of the year has just recently dropped, and a powerful new villain, the Ant King, I like that name, is finally here. So if you want to experience the terror of Jeju Island from the webtoon firsthand, now is your chance. The update will also contain a new story expansion, new guild system improvements, a new mini-game, a new event weapon, tons of rewards, and more. So if you don't want to miss out on the biggest update in the history of Solo Leveling Arise, be sure to click the link in the description and download the game today. Thank you very much, Solo Leveling Arise, once again for sponsoring this segment. And now, let's get back to the cooking.
Whoa, is this?
6 foot tall Korean.
Okay. I imported him from Korea, and he's going to be our judge here for today. We have, of course,
My name is Rora. Go follow me on all my TikTok. 안녕하세요.
Anyways, he's gonna be our judge here for today. He's gonna eat them all blindfolded, of course. With that being said, let us begin with dish number 1. Any idea what it might be actually? What do you guys think this first dish that we're cooking is? Any guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses? It's in the frame right now. It's in the frame right now. That's right. The very first thing we are doing here is ramen. We have Shin Ramen here, and we are actually going to be recreating 3 Michelin star chef, judge of Culinary Class War, Chef An's garlic ramen recipe. Now this isn't actually a dish from the show, but he went on a separate YouTube channel and he showed, you know, his recipe for making ramen, and honestly, it looks good. It looks good. It also looks very interesting though, and you'll see what I mean. I'll show you the very first ingredient here, all right? I literally just prepped this before we began, but this is the first ingredient of this ramen recipe, and it is, of course, that is 2 entire bulbs of garlic that goes into this singular serving of ramen. It is roasted. I covered it with a little bit of olive oil, some salt, some pepper. We roasted it in the oven, 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25-30 minutes. But this is the secret ingredient to Chef An's ramen dish. Let's see if it works, right? So let's get some water here. Actually, let me wash my hands first. Garlic aroma noodles. Kind of. The idea is like the garlic will infuse into the broth, and then that's like the like rich flavor that you're gonna get out of it. Does your apartment smell like garlic now? Actually, yes. Yes, it does. There's a very strong roasted garlic scent. It's nice though. It's like the roasted flavor. All right, water in a pot on the stove. We're gonna turn the heat up. I'm sorry, I think you're gonna hear the fan in the background like constantly. Apologies for that. I don't think I could change the mic. It already sounds pretty bad as is, but hopefully you can still hear me, right? That's the important part. Anyways, we have the water on the stove. It's going, the heat's on, and I believe all we're gonna do is take this garlic, boom, and 2 cloves in there, just like that. Now that that is done, I believe we just have to wait for it to boil. So
we're gonna get a quick interview going here. All right. So what's your name and where are you from?
my name is. Oh wait, am I a black spoon? Chat. What would be my nickname on Culinary Class Wars? Brown spoon, cause you dookie. Yo. Yes, my name is Chef Mai, and I'm from America.
All right, so if you win this competition here, what are you gonna do with the money? Give me your best self story.
I'm going to C6 every single character in my favorite gacha game, Wuthering Waves.
All right, you lost.
Okay, water is going. So next step here is we're actually gonna take the cloves of garlic out of the bulb and we're gonna mince them. We're gonna crush them up into like a fine paste, you know, and we're gonna try to mix it in with the boiling water. So you guys won't actually be able to see, but YouTube, I'll insert, don't worry. How do you get the cloves out?
Smush it.
It's not popping out. Oh, there's one. Oh my God, they look like pimples. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so much garlic. Get this, like, crush it up.
This is really how they did it?
Yeah, it's the recipe.
I love garlic water. This looks amazing.
Hey, the chef is, or the judge is supposed to be blindfolded.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells like garlic.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
Garlic is all crushed. Should I show you guys? This is what it looks like, chat. I need to crush it a little more, but you get all that garlic in the water there. Next, take our noodle packet. How much of this spice should I use? How spicy is this?
It's not spicy.
It's not spicy?
It's not spicy. You have the one chip.
All right, bro. Oh, look at that color. I'll throw the vegetable mix in as well. Okay, and I'm gonna mash it up a little bit more here. Chat, I'm pretty sure there's still like entire cloves of garlic in there. It's okay, right? It's okay. Next thing we're gonna do is, of course, add the noodles in here. Boom. Noodles in. All right, I'm gonna let that cook for a second. We're actually gonna save the crumbs here for last. But while the noodles are cooking real quick, let's grab a little bit of green onion here. I kind of like al dente, so I'm gonna cut the heat early, but not al dente ramen. All right, you ready for the grand reveal? Woo! There we go. And of course, boom. Remember those crumbs we saved? This is according to the 3-star Michelin chef, but he takes the crumbs and he adds them at the end for extra texture. I don't know, man. Hey, if the 3-star Michelin chef does it, I'm gonna listen to him, all right? But boom, this is the garlic shin ramen made with 2 bulbs of garlic with extra crumbs. All right, blindfold on. Judge.
Sorry about that.
It is I, Pentastar Chef, here to present my dish to you. All right.
안녕하세요. 강진석.
Watch out, don't, the hot pot is
Alright,
like right
about
there. All right, it's here. Feel it.
Yeah. All right. Describe the dish to me.
I've made a garlic shin ramen inspired by 3 Michelin star chef from Korea, Culinary Class Wars.
You know his name?
Judge, chef, on.
All right, before it gets cold, let me go ahead and... You said 2 heads of garlic?
Do you not taste anything?
No?
What? Try the broth, try the broth. Hold on. Here. Oh, that's fine.
The flavors.
The fuck?
It's just brings me back to college. You know what I'm saying? Back in the old day, back in '96 when I was in college struggling. This was my go-to meal. So you know, you really brought me back to about like last week. Last week when I was in college
for 1 month, bro. Oh my, you go to college for 1 month and you start acting like this? That's crazy. All right, let me try this for myself here. It's not bad. I definitely taste the garlic like out of the pot. I think it's because I scooped it out and I only got like the surface broth. Maybe it didn't like properly infuse into the broth as well. What would I rate this out of 10? What would I rate this out of 10?
7.8.
Is that your rating out of 10?
That's my rating out of 10.
He gives it a 7.8 out of 10. This recipe, I don't know if it's worth the hassle of, you know, getting 2 bulbs of garlic, roasting it in the oven, going through and like crushing it all up. I'd rather just cook it straight out of here, right? Like you're taking at least 30-40 minutes out of the ramen time in order to get the garlic in there. And the whole point of ramen is you're supposed to be able to eat it in like 5 minutes. In terms of elevating the ramen, it does a little bit, you know, there's like more garlic hints, more garlic flavor in here, but is it life-changing? Is it, you know, crazy, something super special? Probably not. Probably not. It's still good though, it's still good. I'd give this 7 out of 10. Sorry, Chef On. All right, dish number 2 that we are going to be cooking here today on our 3-course menu is actually another garlic noodle dish. This probably wasn't the actually greatest idea to do this, but I couldn't think of any of the other recipes from the show that I really wanted to try. So this next one is aglio e olio. I think that's how you say it, which is a garlic pasta dish cooked by Chef Hidden Genius, who was a black spoon on Culinary Class Wars. In it, it's like olive oil, garlic, red pepper flakes, and just like cooked very, very nicely. So we do have our pasta, only the highest quality of pastas. It says direct import from Italy. So should be good, right? Wow, that's what it looks like. Let's get our water. All right, on the stove, and we are going to put it on heat there, and then we're gonna bring it to a boil here. How many cloves of garlic, chat?
Do a random number generator.
Do a random number generator? Honestly, this is a lot of garlic that we're using today. At this point, he's gonna make garlic stuffed garlic for the 3rd dish. Okay, chill out. It's not like that. It's gonna be special, okay? It's gonna be special. Did you finish it?
Yeah, but I'm gonna see what the bottom.
Wait, yeah, is it all the garlic? Oh my God, are you ready, chat? The aftermath of the garlic ramen.
It's like all garlic and like the skin of the garlic as well, like at the bottom.
All right, water is boiling. Gonna add a little bit of salt in. And then, how much of the pasta should we use? Half of it? This much? What the original recipe was is you're supposed to cook it for 3 minutes. You take it out, you let it cook on residual heat for 30 extra minutes. It's pretty late. I don't know if I got 30 minutes to wait for this pasta to cook on its own residual heat. So we're gonna go for 4 minutes and we're gonna let it sit for 20 instead, okay? That should achieve kind of the same texture, I hope, without needing to wait for 30 minutes. All right, 3 minutes has passed. We're going for an extra minute. Wow, the stream is such high quality. I can't believe you guys are so lucky to be able to see the pasta boiling on the stove. And boom, there you have it. As you can see, the noodles are definitely not fully cooked through, but that's the secret behind supposedly this recipe here. And now the real trick. We're gonna put it in here. As you can see, it's still a little bit crunchy. I don't know if you can hear that. We're gonna take some olive oil, coat that, take our tongs, give it a little bit of a mix. Pretty sure this looked better on the show. They have higher quality cameras, okay? Food is all a visual trick anyway. This probably looks better than, you know, how the guy cooked it. I feel like I put more love and care and dedication into this, but yeah, they have more expensive cameras, so you can't really win. Capitalism. God damn. While we wait for our pasta to cook on its own residual heat for 20 minutes, we are going to prep the next ingredients, which is, of course, you guessed it, more garlic.
A few moments later.
Please put the Subway Surfer gameplay. All right, editor, you can speed up this montage section just by putting slime videos and Subway Surfers. That's a perfect transition. All right, pasta should be pretty much good here. You can see this is what it looks like. Time to make the sauce. Oil in the pan. All right, and then in goes the garlic. And then we're gonna throw in some chili flakes. A little bit of chicken broth. Then we grab the pasta. Final steps, I'm mincing this parsley. And there it is. All right, let me plate this for you guys. And there you have it. There's the final. Judge, I'm ready for you.
That should be like enough.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh my god. This is gonna take me a minute. Can I get some water?
What the?
That's not bad. I didn't put too much in my mouth. I don't know how you cook the noodles. I knew it took a while, but I actually really like how like they're not sticking together. They're all like still really individual. It's also not too like, it's not overcooked at all. I think it's like perfect. I love the like the texture is really good. And then the garlic, I can actually taste the garlic in this one. I think you did really good on this one compared to the first one, which was just packaged ramen. And for the rating out of 10, I would probably give this 8.62.
8.62.
Yeah,
all right,
8.62.
we'll take that. I'll take that.
Have you tried it?
Hold on, let me.
Have you ever had like as a kid, just like noodles and butter, just like that, but the more adult version?
I think the flavors are very nice. Nothing is too overpowering. You can get a little hint of everything. I probably should have added a little more olive oil as well as of the pasta water. It is a little bit dry, I think. Yeah, I'd probably give us like an 8. Probably give us like an 8.
You taste the chili flakes like tiny bit, right?
A little bit. All right, the final dish of the day. Of course, if we're doing a 3-course meal, we're gonna have to do dessert, and that is sweet potatoes. No, it is not tiramisu. Okay, let me tell you a story. I actually really wanted to do the convenience store chestnut tiramisu, and I think that'd be so cool. That'd be the perfect dessert, but there's no way I could find any of that stuff. And I could try to recreate it, but there's actually another dish that I saw, another recipe off of TikTok, and that is sweet potato. Now, guys, I'm sorry. I actually messed up here. The reci I saw on TikTok was candied sweet potato with, you guys know Chef John Ji-sun, where she, you know, drizzled the sugar and then it like made this like crystallized candied like sugar strings. I saw a recipe that did that on top of candied sweet potato, and I thought that was what she did in the show. What she actually did in the show was, I think, like shrimp. It was like a fried dish, I think, and on top was like the candy thing. And I followed the recipe off of TikTok, and that wasn't actually what she made on the show, but we're taking inspiration from it. We are, you know, putting the candied part on top of this sweet potatoed candy dish. So it's fine, it's an inspiration. At least we'll get to try, you know, the whole pan thing that she did, right? So, but let me watch this real quick. Have you done that before, the sugar? No, I watched a TikTok video though, so we should be good. That's like basically the equivalent of like a PhD. Now it's actually skin on, I believe, for this recipe. Get the ends off, and then we're gonna cut them into wedges. Is that a little too thick? Maybe. Look at how big these wedges are. All right, you know what? I'll half them again. That should be everything. All right, next, we're gonna fry these sweet potatoes. So, over to the stove, heat it up a little bit here. Cut them into quarters. Should I? Do they look better as half? Okay, you know what? I think they do look better as quarters. They look like little candy bites. All right, I got my sweet potato quarters. That's what it looks like here. Boom. Beautiful. All right, here we go. A nice golden brown color, as you can see. And then we're gonna take them out. Ooh, they smell good. And boom. All right, next, gonna cook a little sugar in the pan on some low heat here. All right, and we're actually gonna coat the sweet potatoes first. We're not doing the whole like, you know, that thing yet, but gonna coat it in the sweet potatoes first. All right, and this is what this looks like. As you can see, very glossy. It's coated in that sugar water mixture that we had here. However, that's not what we're here for, right? This isn't part of the actual culinary class wars recipe. What we want is, of course, the sugar on top of this. How are we gonna do that, right? It's time to drizzle the sugar. Okay, chat, this is actually where I start to get a little bit nervous because I've never done something like this before. And according to the video I watched, it's literally just sugar into the pan. You wait until it becomes like golden brown, and then we're gonna flip it after that. In theory, doesn't sound too difficult. In practice, the sugar might burn here today. Let's do this. This is the real culinary class wars. Apparently, if you use like a sugar water mixture, it comes out a little too watery and the sugar won't actually do like the effect that we want here. This is according to the recipe, but the guy who made this TikTok, it took him 9 tries. We're gonna do it here in 1. I kind of want to add a little bit of water. What do you guys think? Do I follow the TikTok or do I follow my gut here? Should I add some water? The recipe said don't though. All right, a little bit. Chat, I don't know if it's gonna be enough. It moves. Okay, we have a problem. It turned back into powder. What do I do now? Oh, it's starting to melt a little bit. Trust the process, chat. Trust the process.
Melted.
Yeah, I think I need to wait for it to... I don't know, it's not like boiling. Can I just dump it?
Is it not burning?
What is this gonna look like? I don't know if this is gonna work. Huh. What should we do with this?
Act fast before it dries. Think of something quick.
All right.
Before it like freezes again.
All right. Have you heard about the reverse drizzle? It's working! Wait, it's working! Oh my god!
It actually worked!
It worked! Chat, look! Oh my god, we did it! It looks so ugly. This is dish number 3. Sweet potato sugar dish. This is your dessert. Look at that. All right, Judge, get in here.
All right, I don't need a blindfold for this one because I need to see. Dude, looking at it is like half of like the whole like experience, right? Dude, it looks like we rolled it around in the attic and then just all the hair and like dust just kind of like.
God.
Cheers.
All right. Ooh,
It's actually really good.
the texture of the basi is actually so interesting. It's like hard strands, but it's so thin.
Have you ever had like hairs get stuck in your mouth before? Like randomly, it's like the hair's like on your tongue. It's like that, but like
It dissolves.
there's so much of it. Yeah, I'll give it an 8.9.
Well, there you have it. All right, Gomi, we're gonna do the outro.
From the same spot.
No, you can be in the front. Actually, get the blindfold. Stand here with the blindfold on, and then over here. Yeah.
Should I pose like a chef? Bro, you're like going all around. What?
All right, hold on. All right, turn around. Don't drop this. All right, ready? Happy birthday to... I'm the only one who says so hard.
I'll sing for myself.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rory. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
Thank you. Oh my
There we
gosh.
go. 19th birthday, can we get a happy birthday, Aurora, in the chat, in the YouTube comments as well?
I just got the
Woo.
dish that you made for me.
We're gonna cut this cake, but if you're watching on YouTube, thank you for making it to the end of this video. This has been recreating dishes from Culinary Class Wars. Some of them, honestly not bad. Some of them were a little bit more questionable. I'm looking at you, Chef On, with your ramen, but it was a fun experience. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as well. So thank you guys very much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
I'm gonna take this.
All right.
How are you actually supposed to pronounce it?
All right, let's see. How to pronounce
aglio, aglio, and olio, meaning garlic,
Aglio, olio?
aglio, and oil.
aglio olio. Aglio olio. Aglio olio.